I'm Meredith. I'm a treatment technician here at MD TruCare at the Grapevine location. And today I have with me
Adam.
Thanks, Adam, for being here. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do this testimonial now that you have completed your TMS treatments.
Okay, great.
So can you describe what you were experiencing prior to beginning TMS?
Yeah, so this is my second round of TMS, and so I kind of knew what to look for. I was incredibly tired. I could not go through a day without taking a nap. I would go to bed pretty early in the mornings, in the evenings. Anytime, sometimes 7:30, sometimes 8:30 in the evening. That was a big indicator. The other one was I could not get myself to go to work no matter how hard I tried. I was feeling more emotional than normal. All the indicators that me and my amazing Dr. Fisher had wrote down as a plan that we knew if I were ever to relapse, what to look for. So thank goodness we had those all planned out, and I knew that it was time to do my second round of TMS.
Of course, and thank you for sharing that. And what were some other treatments that you tried prior to TMS?
Everything that is available. I tried Spravato, went an inpatient program at the hospital. We did the inpatient outpatient, and nothing has anywhere near the results that TMS has for me.
That's incredible.
It really is. I'll tell you, when Dr. Fisher originally recommended this, I thought that your guys were going to be rubbing magnets on my head, doing some voodoo, try to make some kind of placebo effect. I did not think anything, but I was at the point where I had no other options, and it was like, let's just give it a try. And so it doesn't work right away. You do have to stick with it. It's like going to the gym. You will eventually see the results. It's not immediate, but once it starts working, you can definitely tell.
Of course,
Yeah.
absolutely. And I think that's a great way to explain it. So how would you describe the treatment process and how it went for you overall?
The process is, there's multiple visits, so there's 36 visits, so it takes a while, but it's only 15 minutes every morning, which I actually prefer. It helps me get back into my routine because I have it the same time every morning, and I'll go straight from here to the gym, which 30 plus days of something creates a habit. So I like that there's actually that amount of treatments, and it's super quick, super fast. Everybody in here is super nice. Everybody tells me good morning and to have a good day. I like coming in for it.
That's great. And we
Yes.
enjoyed having you here as well.
Thank you.
Of course. When did you start noticing a difference when having TMS? How did your mood, energy, or mindset change?
So it was, I would say, somewhere in the 20s where I really noticed it. The 22nd, 25th treatment, whatever. Mood totally changed. Energy levels totally changed. I was getting up before my alarm would even go off in the morning, and out of bed is the big part.
Yeah.
Like I would wake up before, but then just want to go right back to bed. I was actually good to go to hop out of bed and get the day started. I would come here, go to the gym, and then go home and then get right to work, which again, I was unable to get myself to do prior to TMS treatments.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
What brought you to MD TruCare to complete your treatment? Is there a specific reason?
Yes, there's a couple of reasons. The first one is location. You guys are very close. But the second reason was I found Dr. Fisher. And Dr. Fisher and I both graduated the same college.
Okay.
So once we met, and we've got a several year relationship now, and she's amazing.
That's great. I love Dr. Fisher. She's awesome here.
For sure.
Yeah. What was your experience with our practice like during your treatment?
So to be totally honest, it exceeded all expectations. I didn't have super high hopes of anything. Well, at the time when I started with y'all, I didn't have any hope of anything. But, with the help of Dr. Fisher and getting my meds right, and then we attempted Spravato. I didn't have the greatest results, but then she recommended TMS, which incredible results, literally life-changing. Did not expect it, but amazing. And like I said, everybody here is so nice. They ask, when I brought my puppy in, they ask where my puppy is every time, and then everyone tells me to have a nice day. I love the staff here.
That's awesome.
Yes.
And we love having you here as well.
Yes,
So
thank
you
you.
for being a part of MD TruCare.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is there anything about your experience with TMS therapy that you'd like to highlight?
I mean, I think the results speak for themselves. It allowed me to do most everything that I wasn't able to do prior. The boost in energy, the boost in mood, the sleep is better, just overall quality of life. Being able to do what I want, what I need to do. I feel so much better than having to lay in bed and take a nap every day.
That's incredible.
It's huge, yeah.
I'm very happy that you've had such a positive experience.
Yeah, me too. Twice now.
Twice now, yes. Looking back, how would you describe TMS overall?
Overall experience is great. I will say when you first start the treatment, you have to get used to or adjusted to the sensation. Some people describe it as maybe a tapping. There's some tapping in there. The best way I could describe it is the electric muscle pulsators.
Mm-hmm.
It is a little bit like uncomfortable at first, but you get used to it really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't hurt by any means. It is just a new uncomfortable sensation.
That makes sense
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
What would you say to someone who's considering TMS therapy but is not sure if they want to go with it yet?
If you even consider it, do yourself a huge favor and do it. If you're in a spot in life where you have to consider it, you owe it to yourself to give it a shot. I didn't think it was going to do anything, and I'm here for the second time because it works.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So you've done 36 treatments twice.
Yeah, this is the second time I've done it.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, I think that's it. Other than just a huge thanks to Dr. Quadge, Dr. Fisher, and the entire staff here. Wouldn't be the same without them.
Awesome. Well, that is all. Thank you, Adam, for joining us today with MD TruCare. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to our clinic, MD TruCare, for TMS therapy.